Pass deflected, intercepted. Tramon Williams. It was deflected by Cullen Jenkins, and then Williams comes up with his first career pick.
Well, one of the reasons that discussion about Mike Martz has started is because they are so heavy pass in their offense. It's been one of the big things that's led to their mistakes. The quarterback position is the position where a number of the turnovers happen, and there's another one for the Detroit Lions.
Down to 9. 3 wide receivers set. Greasy's pass is bobbled and then intercepted by Tramon Williams.
Wow, he's got an escort.
Off the hands of Clayton into the waiting arms of Williams. And Tramon Williams, starting for the injured Al Harris, has his second career pick, and he returns it 40 yards.
Michael Clayton on the outside trying to make a good catch. The ball's down low. You see him reach down, kind of comes off his knee, up in the air. Okay, now here we go. Change the direction. Tramon Williams has it. Look, he's got an escort on the outside. A.J. Hawk, help him out. Help him out. Oh, it looked like there was an opportunity there.
To run across the field. He knows when he's got all day, he knows where to go with the football. He's got men everywhere open. What an interception! The second interception of the year.
Rookie mistake. He waited too long. He was wide open, but he had first rookie mistake today.
Practice every Friday, but he's been here for a while. He's been in this system for a year, almost a year and a half, so he should know it.
Well, that ball is picked off by Tramon Williams. I've seen it. Like, stay classy, San Diego. That's beautiful.
Williams on Corn Robinson. This ball's really underthrown. See, he's got to stop. And Corn really right there has got to turn into.
Out of the shotgun. This one's picked off by Tramon Williams. Back the other way. And forced out by Gus Farrat as the secondary get the ball into Bernard Berrien. And he tries holding the safety there, but a ball that's, I think if he's able to get that ball out in front of him, then Bernard Berrien had a step, and it would have been a big gain. But because it was behind him, Bernard Berrien, it gave Williams a chance to make up the ground and make an easy interception.
2nd down and 7 at the 26. Shaw, far side, picked off! Tramon! Watch as he's got the receiver coming out, working against Andre Davis, and just steps in front of it. He watches the quarterback and the receiver, makes his play, and just steps in front of the pass. You can't do.
3rd and 8. Pressure again. Cutler throws, and it's picked off. That's Tramon Williams into Bear territory. He's inside the 40, has blocking. Williams inside the 10 and out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
Jay Cutler's a bomb so far. He's going to roll right, but he doesn't have any receivers right, so he tries to throw one back across the middle about the same time his receiver peeled back to try and run with him. And Jay is not getting help from receivers, but he is pretty awful so far himself right now. This is just, you can't sling one of these up across the middle. There's Johnny Knox looking like he's going to go across there.
4-man rush, backpedaling. Stafford throws, and he's picked off again. This time, Tramon Williams. It looked like a pretty bad interception, but he was clearly thinking that Dennis Northcutt, the receiver, was going to cut across the face there of Tramon Williams. Instead, he goes behind him.
Over here on this side. Flacco rolling right, looking right. There's nothing there. Buys himself some time and throws across his body. That is awful. Intercepted by Williams.
Charles Woodson say to us the other night, he says, I'll tell you what I like about Tramon Williams. He has a short memory. He has a short memory. And he should have one tonight because he's had some terrible PIs, but he's hung in there and he might have made the play of the night.
Well, just like a quarterback, a great quality is amnesia. Move on to the next play.
2nd and 8 for the Cardinals. St. Pierre wants to put it up, and the pass is intercepted by Tramon Williams. 3rd interception of the game on the Packers. Williams went down, got up. He was not touched.
Have in essence won the game, and now with 1 second left, tied at 13. McNabb's going to heave it. Hope for the best, and he's picked off by Tramon Williams. Game is still alive. Tramon Williams on the return. He's a punt returner. A little room to run. A little anxiety in Landover, but
came from behind to win the game. On a 1st and 10. Henny sets and fires. Intercepted. Battle for the football. Tramon Williams, and he won it.
Pass. Hit the ground, rolled over, and was
It's
down
a deep
by
out route by
Green
Brandon
Bay's ball,
Marshall.
First down.
Watches Williams, sees the break, slips there, still has the ability to recover, but you can see the ball thrown too far to the inside.
Sanchez will force him into a bad throw.
3rd down and 11. The slant for Cotchery, and it was wrestled away. Tramon Williams comes up with the football.
Tramon Williams on the slant. Keeps battling. He battles for the football. As they go to the ground, it looked like it was a...
quick setup and throw picked off by Tramon Williams. Another Favre interception. Williams read it the entire way, and another Minnesota turnover.
Well, Tramon Williams is anticipating slant. He jumps inside and then drives on the ball, and the reason he was able to get to it as far, looks like he's going to throw the flat, and then he's late coming to the slant. Now, he's got such great arm strength that he gets away with that a lot.
Zone, but he really didn't, did he, Tim?
No, he didn't. And this is a perfect example of a defensive back that plasters a wide receiver. You see that as soon as the quarterback breaks contain. 3rd down and 11. Protection for Manning over the middle. Picked off. Tramon Williams looking for Nix. Another Manning interception. And the return by Williams.
Like he was going to try to run a double move. But Eli Manning, he's thinking square in, and if that was going to be the route, this was a well-thrown ball.
Pump fake. Vic toward the end zone. Intercepted. Tramon Williams.
A guy that is very dangerous when you start trying to throw the ball against him, and he had a chance. Riley Cooper is a big body, and if you get the ball up high and out towards the sideline, you know, he would have had maybe an opportunity to come down with that ball, but because it was inside and not thrown high enough, Tramon Williams, one of the best in the league as a defensive back with really good ball skills.
Loss of 7. It's 3rd and 21. Ryan, a pump fake, going to go for it all. End zone, broken up and now intercepted. Tramon Williams, who has been tremendous, ended the game last week in Philadelphia with 33 seconds left, and now he steps in front of Jenkins. Jenkins fell down. Williams did not. Now a turnover by Atlanta. Packers have it, tied at 14. You're back in 06. So a bit of a risk. Pass is picked off. Tramon Williams, and he may go. They tried to bite off more yardage, and they just got burned.
That side, Tramon Williams is going to be staring it down the entire way. This is a long way to make this throw. In the air with Tramon Williams driving on it and seeing it released from your hand. You know, that relationship right there, that's a very poor decision by Matt Ryan.
And a 70-yard return for the touchdown. The Green Bay Packers score 4 touchdowns in the second quarter and lead it 28-14. And this loud dome is dead silent.
Oh, it's intercepted by Tramon Williams. Another Green Bay touchdown.
38's on the outside here, and the way they're dropping out, he thought he had an easy, quick, flat reception, but because of coverage over the top, that allowed Williams to jump the underneath route. That's the type of trap coverage I'm talking about. It looked one way. He's thinking, you can see here, Phillip Rivers, look, the way I see the defense right now, this is going to be a gimme. This is going to be easy. He didn't recognize over the top. Woodson allowed Williams to jump the underneath route.
Quarterback.
Toss it back to him. Is there a shot downfield? He takes one toward Devin Aromashadu. Undercut and intercepted by Tramon Williams. Packers didn't fall for the fake, and here comes Williams on the return.
Watch Ponder hand it to Adrian Peterson. He's going to toss it back to Ponder. They're using number 19 at the top of the screen. Aromashadu on a little stutter go. And Tramon Williams, who led the NFL in interceptions last year, just bagged another one.
A little different conditions. Freeman on the move is picked off. Tramon Williams, his third of the year. One interception in 9 straight for this Green Bay defense.
Really good coverage across the field. They're in man coverage. You see Tramon Williams, and a ball that Mike Williams wasn't running at full speed, a ball that's a little bit then behind him, and Tramon Williams able to make a play on it. That's where this defense is so good. They're so opportunistic on the back end.
Starting at the 32, 2 timeouts left for the Bucs. Again down by 9. Pass is tipped, picked. Tramon Williams, his second of the day.
Said Joe, I mean, when you're off just a little bit and the ball comes up in the air off the fingertips there of Winslow, against this Packers defense, bad things happen.
Tramon, a Pro Bowler last year, had a great postseason.
Safety's been over top of him all day long.
Cutler waits, and comes back across the middle, and it's picked off. Green Bay's got it back.
You said it correctly. He waits, and then the ball gets undercut. Does he catch it and keep possession through?
Jay Cutler's missed his last 5 passes. He's going to have to pass now if they give him time. He lets fly deep for Marshall. Tipped, intercepted by Tramon Williams. His second of the night. Coming the other way. And Williams out of bounds. Deep in Bear territory.
Down here, he's going to take the safety inside and then break back outside deep. Now break out. He got the safety turned around. The corner was still under him, and Cutler didn't get enough air. Tramon Williams, and Brad, you said earlier in the night that in their Super Bowl year, he was one of the best corners in all of football.
Now 3rd down and 11. Manning throws on 3rd down, and it is picked off by Tramon Williams. Pass was intended for Louis Murphy Jr., and it is Williams with the pick, still on his feet. And now down in most in the league. The diving pick by Williams. Overs are reviewed, and it has been ruled that this ball did not touch the ground.
Stafford throws it, he's picked. Tramon Williams, and another turnover. Durham, and Tramon Williams has his second interception of the season. They threw a flag, but that happened for that tackle. From the 29, passes incomplete. Tramon Williams, he thinks he had it. He sure does. The call immediately was that the ball hit the ground. We're inside 2 minutes. That would come from the booth as far as a challenge.
His reaction, Joe, this will be interesting to see what happens on the play, because the other one that they overturned, he didn't look quite so confident. This one, he immediately comes up and acts as though he definitely caught it, and so they'll take a look at this one upstairs.
Green Bay wisely called a timeout.
They shouldn't have to do that.
That looks like a good catch. Let's end this game.
Yeah, he came out of this, Joe, and immediately he was asking for a review. Clearly it has to happen from upstairs. Has nothing to do with Mike McCarthy.
Nations for offensive linemen. 3 tight ends in the game for the 49ers. This one for one of them is picked. Vernon Davis, the intended target. It's Tramon Williams. What a run he's on. And he lowers his shoulder. He banged into Kaepernick at the end of the play, and an 18-yard return as the Packers get exactly what they needed. Kaepernick floated it for Vernon Davis. 38, Tramon Williams jumps in front. And the first turnover of the day. Kaepernick gets stung at the end of it on top of it.
Carriers in the ground game. Smith throwing down the sideline, put it up in the air, and it's intercepted inside the 5-yard line. He does a nice job of keeping his head up, because if he doesn't hit him, if he hits him too low, that they have that protecting the quarterback's knees. He hits him right at waist level, and that causes that ball to flutter up in the air.
State playoffs, we were 2-8.
Here's Sanchez just getting rid of it. Pass up for grabs, and it is picked off. Intercepted by Tramon Williams. Sure, he was looking for Jeremy Maclin, and Williams makes the pick.
Orton down the sideline, and that is picked off. Intercepted by Tramon Williams.
As we were talking earlier, he's one-on-one against Sammy Watkins, takes that inside leverage, is pressing him, using the sideline as a boundary. That ball is not put where it needs to be, high and outside, where Sammy Watkins can only catch it over that shoulder. Kyle Orton puts it inside. Tramon Williams makes a nice play on the ball to come up with that interception. And
Justin Gilbert out with injury. Shaw throws, intercepted.
Pulled down. He expected that hook route from that narrow split. He jumped that route the whole way. He beat Aiken out of his break.
And catch will hold up. The hand stays secure to the ball as it comes to the ground.
Tramon Williams anticipated that route, read it the whole way.
And Mariota's under pressure, gets away, still running away, and throws on the run across the field, and it's intercepted by the Browns. Tramon Williams makes an unbelievable diving grab.
Blocked by his receiver, Tajay Sharp. And that's just a no-brainer. He knows.
7.5 to play, fourth quarter. Fitzpatrick from the end zone. Fight for the ball. It's an incomplete pass. Mike Evans.
I think they're ruling this an interception for the Cardinals.
Let's see. It was Evans along with Tramon Williams.
But there's Tramon Williams and Evans fighting for the football. And you see that? You see that?
Down by contact. The ruling on the field is interception. Down by contact. First down, Arizona.
All right, so
inside 2 in the third quarter. Mariota, and it's picked off by Tramon Williams. Williams on the return, and he's tackled at the 16-yard line.
We're going up the field here, but at the end, Marcus Mariota expects him to come inside to run that route.
That's right. I talked to Jordan Palmer. He said he may be the best of all of them. On 2nd and 10. End zone picked off on a deflection by Tramon Williams. Adrian Amos got his hands in there, and Williams gets the pick. This was not a good decision by Kyle Allen. Should have been intercepted right there by Adrian Amos, and that's the guy who Allen just never saw. And he almost got away with it within Tramon Williams there to finish it off.
And not in a negative way or any shape or form, to tell him about when he had this game and when he had that game. And there's another interception. This one by Tramon Williams, the ageless one. In his second go-round with Green Bay, his 38th career interception. We're down to 6:15 to go.